Hey guys, and welcome to Trove episode 80. We are almost at that 100 mark. Been doing this for a long time. It's been about 6 months. So yeah, we're already at episode 80. Like, it's been half a year of Trove videos. Like, I've been doing YouTube for over a year now. It's already gotten past a year. But Trove itself, I started 6 months ago, so that's pretty cool. Actually, it's coming up to 7 months now. But yes, again, we're not really doing challenges in this video just because I've just been, I'm very busy, and I don't feel like I need to wait for a certain time to record a video. Like, I've been doing a lot of testing and videos and like guides, which I should hopefully have a guide out today. I don't know if I have enough time to actually, do the whole editing and commentary over it. I can just, at least get the footage, which is what I have for a lot of videos. I just, I have the footage, but I haven't made the actual video yet. Hopefully there's one coming out today. But again, I'm just, a little busy with actually getting the footage for all the videos. But yeah, I just wanted to, run around, and it makes it a little less hectic. Like, I can go at my own pace, is what I'm trying to say. I don't really have to keep up with the group. Even though it's pretty easy, I'm going pretty fast, as is anyways. But, it's less distractions, I guess you can say. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of testing, actually. That's why I didn't do a stream today, because I was actually up for 9 hours more than I should have been last night. Hello, China Zeming. By the way, a lot of my friends are, in the top 100 for the what's it called? The Shadow Towers. And I find it pretty cool that a large part of my audience actually is up there. That means they're doing great. But yeah, I just, I've been doing a lot of testing, and I did confirm that spamming. Oh my god, this bug. There's a bug where you can see me. I mean, you just saw it right there. You press your ultimate, it doesn't happen, so you have to press your number 1 to get your ultimate to show a cooldown again. Then you press it again, but for me, it did it like 6 times in a row, so I could never use my ultimate. But yeah, I confirmed that spamming 1 actually does more damage. I cleared Pinata God. I soloed Pinata God in 1 minute 40 seconds by spamming, while holding down 1, I killed it in 2 minutes 17 seconds. Like, that is almost half the time. It's actually pretty crazy damage. To compare it to the Lunar Lancer can kill the Pinata God in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I think if I did it perfectly, like, I hit the ultimate once, and then my Sure Strike fell off right as the ultimate landed, so I did miss probably, 2 or 3 seconds. So I think the fastest you would be able to kill it solo is 2 minutes and 7 seconds, and the Revenant can kill it in 1 minute 40 seconds. So that shows how overpowered the Revenant is, even compared to the Lunar Lancer, because all you have to do is you spam your potions. So that way you can always have your ultimate up, and then, you get your charges back, and then you can just spam your potions again once your ultimate falls off, and then you get your ultimate back. That's the only reason why this class is so overpowered. Because, I mean, you always have your tankiness, but the damage comes from the Valorous Vial. That's like where the damage comes from, or else he'd be worse than the Lunar Lancer in terms of damage. But besides all that testing, I did also get a couple more Radiant pieces, and I also upgraded every class of mine to S5 at least. I spent like 300k again. That's just like, it's like my signature, I guess, at this point. every video I make, I spend 300k in between the videos. I guess I could show off the gear. So you guys can take a look at the gear for all of my classes, since we are at like 5 minutes. Let's clear this last dungeon, and then we can do that. And then we can also open some boxes, because I do have a lot of boxes, because I did do a lot of, like I said, testing. I bought 100 keys, and I used them all in my solo run. So I did around 20 runs, and it took me a few hours. It was like 7 to 9 hours, because I do have to, switch gear around. I test, the way that I test, in case you guys are wondering, like, if I just do one run and be like, oh, this is the best. I do 5 runs with each piece of gear. So I have a Radiant, I can show you guys the gear. I have a Radiant Sword. I have 2 Radiant Swords. So let's go to my Boom Ranger. My Boom Ranger has one. I have one Radiant Sword that has attack speed, health regen, crit damage, and then I have a second Radiant Sword that has energy regen, health regen, crit damage. And I also reroll attack speed onto this guy as well, so he'll have energy regen, health regen, and attack speed. However, it's just not worth it on any class that crit damage does outweigh attack speed. So what I do is I do 5 runs with each weapon, and then I do 5 runs with each ring. So I have, you know, the energy regen sword and then the energy regen ring. And then the second run, I will do like this. I'll have the energy regen sword and then a health regen ring, because some classes actually benefit not having this energy regen ring because of cast animation. So I can give you an example with the knight. Like every time you right click, you can see that attack's a little slower than my actual basic attack, which actually plays a huge factor in some classes like the knight. So with the knight, let's see. The knight doesn't use the energy regen sword. I already tested out the energy regen sword with health regen ring and energy regen ring, and it does less damage. So let's get this out. Let's go to the knight. So the knight actually does out damage the candy barb. The candy barb is actually the worst damage DPS that I've had so far in terms of a class. It killed the Pinata God in 3 minutes 57 seconds, and the knight killed it in 3 minutes 47 seconds. So the knight actually does out DPS the Candy Barbarian, which is surprising because before crit damage was a thing, that wouldn't have been possible. But because of crit damage, it is now possible. So yes, the knights with the attack speed sword and energy regen ring, just doing your basic attack, just like swinging as fast as you can forever. I want to show you actually with appropriate gear. So if you have full attack speed gear, which you will have no matter what, if you have full attack speed gear and you just hold left click, you kill the Pinata boss in, I think it was 3 minutes and 58 seconds was the fastest time that I got. And then I also did, you know, the same exact build, but I spam right click and I just, you know, keep spamming right click, and whenever you get energy, you can see it'll happen right now. So you attack with your basic attack, and then whenever you get energy, because you're spamming right click, whenever you get 1 energy, you will do your right click. And with this, I was able to kill the Pinata God in 3 minutes and 47 seconds, which was 1 second faster. 1 second is a big deal. Actually, I think it was 2 seconds faster. And then once I put on the energy regen ring, because, you know, your right click does the most damage on the class, but you can see the animation time. So just adding this energy regen ring and getting, you know, that 1 extra right click off every, you know, 5 seconds or so, this actually does less DPS, because it does about the same as just holding down your left click. It's literally the same exact DPS. However, if you have that health regen ring and you spam your right click, you actually do more DPS this way. So that's what I mean. I test literally everything. I do that with each ally as well, and then I do that with each emblem as well. So instead of martial, I would put, you know, berserking when I was doing the full left click spam build. When I had the candy barb, I tried out chronomantic, I tried out zealous, I tried out energetic, berserking, all of them. I do that with all the allies. I do rat berserker, I do bone fledgling, I do the chronomantic. Even on, you know, the candy barb, I did chronomantic because he does have that cooldown reduction. And I do that for everything, and that's how I get my numbers. That way I know that they're, you know, this is the best build you can get no matter what, no matter which ring you have, no matter which weapon you have, this is the best build. So that's how I get that. I kind of want to explain that because I get a lot of people that think that I just, you know, do one run and I call it quits there. I actually test everything. The only thing that I didn't test for my Revenant was spamming V instead of holding V, because that's the only class that you've actually ever had to do that. Or one. I have it rebound to V, as you can see. So that's how I do that. It's a little bit more in-depth than pretty much any... I mean, I think I'm the only person ever to do that much, but I like correct numbers. So yeah, that's how I get it. To see the gear, so I did upgrade all my gear. As you can see, here's one set of Radiance. I have full Radiant on the Knight. Here's another Radiant weapon, another Radiant spear. I have S5 for the health regen hat and face. I haven't upgraded the hat and face that have health regen instead of attack speed to Radiant yet, but I did get it to S5. So, you know, that's another 20k That's like another 30k per piece right there. My Boom Ranger, I have the sword on something else. My Pirate Captain has the S5 weapon. Again, 2 quads and, you know, the thrices and all that. The Shadow Hunter is the only thing, because this class is so bad that I just haven't upgraded it yet. I haven't felt the need. So I only have S3 bow. This is my only class I have S3. I don't think he has this. No, he doesn't. Here's my other Radiant weapon. So that's, you know, that's 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3 pieces of Radiant. 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 pieces of Radiant. And then 1, 2, I do have like 3 staves. 3, let's see. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 Radiant and 6 S5. So in total, you're gonna need 12 Radiants. Of course, if you want a face with physical damage and magic damage, that'll add 2 more, in total 14. But I'm not gonna do that because max health is actually worth more, unless you're playing the Fate Trickster, which I don't really main, so I don't really feel like making a face Radiant for just one class. Even though I did that for the spears, but you know these classes are overpowered. So that's all of my gear right there. That's a lot of flux. Like, each Radiant piece takes 150k from S3, so that's 150k times 6, and then again, it's like 40 to 50k to get S5, so that's another, you know, 40 to 50k times 6, so I almost have 1 million just in gear, 1 million flux just in gear. I think I actually surpassed 1 million in gear, now I'm thinking about it, but let's go open up our caches and stuff. So I do have a lot of caches. Again, I did farm by myself for a while, so I do have a lot of shadow caches, and I also have over 100 chaos chests. We're going to save those for the end. We actually do need to clear space because we'll have no space if we don't. So let's go clear some space out real quick, just deconstruct all this. Nothing's really useful. Oh, that was a 3 pearl item, but you know, I have so many items that I don't need 3 pearl items anymore. But look at, where is it? Here, I actually got another 5 pearl item. It was a bow, which sucks, and it's the Timeless Ocarina, which is a pretty cool style for the Link. But yeah, it has 5 pearls again. That's my second item in like 2 weeks that has 5 pearls, when I have never done that before, besides once in my entire like ever playing Trove, which is like 2 years straight. So here we go. Let's open up the caches. I also got Momoonga, but we'll save that for the end as well. So here we go. Bronze, or wood, and then bronze, and let's open up the miners' troves. Just the random ones that I get for flying around doing challenges. Here are the shadow caches. You still get shadow caches. I think they might have fixed it because I only got 4, but you get a lot of, or you still get them. I don't know why. But here we go. 99 Turkeytopia mystery boxes. This is how many I've got, because you get 2 for each, oh, what is that? Is that a hat style? Nice. You get 2 mystery boxes per shadow dungeon that you complete every floor. Every floor that you do that, you know, that big black chest, every time you destroy it, you get 2. So you actually get a lot of those doing shadow dungeons. What is this? Another hat? Yep. All right. I think that's the 2 hats that I needed. I also got the Mag Rider, so I think I'm done. I mean, obviously I need all the recipes, but I think that's it, because the mounts I can just buy. Oh no, I still need the Springing Turkey. That's a mount that I need from last year that I didn't get. Last year, all I got was the Christmas Raptor. That was it. I didn't get the other ones. I keep getting this Botius Maximus. Oh, there's another hat style. Oh, is there like 4 or 5 of them or something? Usually they just upload everything in pairs. There we go. Alright, so let's go learn the recipes. Let's deconstruct the hats for more mastery. Again, I'm going to look at my mastery at the end of each video. So there we go. There's those 3. There we go, which are 10 each if they, you know, stay in the theme. So let's go the bone caches. Let's see. Oh, by the way, Friday was a very good stream. I actually carried I carried people for Daughter of the Moon. We duoed because there was one person with full Radiant, but we duoed hard mode Daughter of the Moon, and I was carrying people through hard modes the entire day. So if you need your hard modes done, or just normal modes, it could be anything, tune into the streams on Friday, because I actually can confirm that I can carry you in any boss ever, even Daughter of the Moon, hard mode Daughter of the Moon. So yeah, there we go. Again, we're not really getting too many dragon coins. We used to get like more dragon coins than souls, but now we're getting less of them. But here we go, 405 shadow caches. I expect a lot of Hearts of Darkness. There we go, we're already getting 2. One was for persistence, though. I feel like we shouldn't do these, because these take like 5 minutes on their own, and we always get a ton of them every Friday. But, you know, it's a lot. We can count the eyes that I get and stuff like that. We also got the 5 Shapers Vision. Again, did every single boss this week, so you do get 5. You get 3 for the hard modes and 2 for the normal modes. So hopefully we can get a penta, maybe. I used up my pentas to... I crafted up 3 pentas just from doing challenges, you know, the S2s and the S3s that you get. I crafted those 3 pentas, and that's what I used to upgrade another Radiant weapon. I got that sword that I have on my Candy Barbarian. That's why I did a lot of testing last night, because last night is when I actually upgraded to the energy regen Radiant, so I can, you know, do both builds, attack speed sword and energy regen sword, because they're both viable. The Knight uses attack speed, and the Candy Barb actually uses energy regen, which is, you know, it shouldn't be a surprise that the Candy Barbarian benefits from energy regen, but it was pretty surprising that the Knight actually does less DPS by spamming right click, because if you have the Radiant energy regen sword and the energy regen ring... Oh, nice. Wings of Darkest Night. I don't think that was from persistence. I don't know. Somebody logged off right when that happened, so I don't know if that's from right now or not. But yeah, spamming your right click like infinitely on the Knight, even though it does more damage, it does less DPS because of attack speed. You know, you have that 2-second cast animation. But yet, if you go full spam with your left click, and you're just constantly critting for 40k every second with max attack speed, which you saw, you do more DPS than that. But then if you just, you know, if you spam right click, but you have no energy regen on your gear, it does more DPS, because that, you know, you're using your right click every like 5 seconds or something. And it's like so weird how that's actually possible, but it is. I mean, I tested it for hours and hours and hours. So yeah, that's a pretty weird build, but I did do that because of the Knight class guide is the first one. I'm just going up the list, so I'll go Knight, Gunslinger, you know, Fate Trickster, Candy Barbarian, Neon Ninja, whatever their order is. So I'm starting with the Knight. That's why I did the Knight the most, to figure out what his best build was. I also did the Candy Barbarian because obviously I had the swords to do it on him as well, and the Neon Ninja. The Neon Ninja actually does more damage than the Knight and the Candy Barbarian. Even though Pinata God is multi-target, I still did more DPS on the Neon Ninja. Even though, like, you miss your shurikens a lot, I still did a ton more DPS. Of course, it's nothing like the other classes, but it's just showing how bad the Candy Barbarian and the Neon Ninja, or the Knight, actually are now. That the Neon Ninja outdamages them in a multi-target fight with single-target ability. We're almost done. I did do a lot of filler talking in between these to, you know, make the time go by, because this is a lot of caches. But we do have 100 chaos chests as well, which is going to be pretty cool. And I'll also show off the Momoonga, because I always forget to show off the mounts that I get, like the Turkey, Mag Rider, and all that I got. I always forget to show those off. But Momoonga, I think, he takes 6 Lunar Souls, so he's worthy of a show off. Because I did miss a few Daughter of the Moon kills, but it's been like 2 months, so obviously I got it. Plus I got some tomes before as well, like the Tentacle Tome, when they doubled the drops. But we're almost done with the shadow caches. I got 5 keys, which is actually pretty cool, because the keys are like 200 flux each or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the moon keys. But yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Shaper's Vision. Let's go, please, Penta. 1, 2. I mean, I guess I got 4 stacks of flux, so that was 40k. Alright, so let's go. I think I want to open up, or I want to show you Momoonga first. So here's Momoonga the Mischievous, the most expensive lunar thing you can buy. It costs 6 lunar souls. That was very hard for me to say. So here we go. Here's Momoonga. It's like Squeakers, kind of, but it's like Daughter of the Moon-esque. I guess you can say it's lunar-esque. So it looks pretty cool. Again, I need to get that badge for Blocks Destroyed, so I won't be using it anytime soon. What mount was I using? I think it was this one. I guess I can show you. I'm actually almost at 1 million Blocks Destroyed now, just running around destroying everything on my dragons. I'm at 600k, so we're getting close to that. But here we go. Here is the Chaos Chest, 100 Chaos Chests. Hopefully, we will get guaranteed 2 rares. We're guaranteed 2 rares in this box opening, so let's hope we can get something that we don't have. So here we go. 100 chaos chests. Over 100. It was 102. So let's see. Yes! That wasn't even persistence. That was luck. I got the new mount. I wonder if no, I'm not going to save these for the next time. Man, that would be... I kind of want to save them till Tuesday so I can get the guaranteed new mount. Should I do it? Because next week they're coming out with a new mount. Something is definitely coming soon. We'll go up to 70. We'll keep 70. This is so hard. Okay, we're gonna keep 70. We're being smart. I want to open up 100 for the video, but you know what? We're being smart. This is still a good box opening. I did get a lot of flux. So let's open up the mystery boxes again, please. All recipes. We got 1 recipe. Oh well. So here we go. Here's the new shadowy sarcophagus mount. We can show that off again. I wanted to do 101 video, but I do kind of want to be a little smart about it as well. So here's the shadowy sarcophagus, the new mount that just came out this week. Again, they're coming out with a new mount on Tuesday as well, so I would just be saving my shadow caches. Here's 70, and we didn't even get our persistence, so we'll still get, you know, we'll get our persistence before we're even done with the 70. But yeah, nice. We got the shadowy sarcophagus. Actually looks pretty cool on the Tomb Raider because it kind of fits him. But yes, again, we have to stick with the dragons, the annoying dragons, until we're done with them. Did we get anything else? I don't think so. I do have the music turned off, so that kind of made the video probably awkward. Maybe just a little bit. But yes, that is it. I think we again we're doing pretty well. Let's get with the let's look at how much mastery we have. We're 231 now without the dragon. We're actually coming close to just having the non-trainable souls in the dragon. We already have, you know, 2 dragons. We have over 2 legendary dragons, but again, I do save these. So we are 237 or 238 if you include some more things. So we're mastering 238 now. I think in the last video we were 236 or 237, so we did gain 2 levels, which is 200 mastery points. That is a lot of mastery points that we've been getting in just, you know, 2 days. But yes, that is going to be it for this video. Remember, if you guys need help with anything and you want me to get about it, leave in the comments below. Also, if we get 25 likes on this video, let me know that you guys are enjoying the Let's Play series and you'd like to see more. And besides that, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys next time.